Hi Pisces. Okay, so we know what we're here for. We basically are going to be seeing what's happening now between you and your Pisces counterpart. And then also what's going to be happening in the future, what's going to be the outcome for the situation. Keep in mind, this can be any type of relationship. This can be business, this could be a friendship, this could be lovers. The way that I'm going to read it is just the way that I see the card. So if I see a lot of romantic energy, I'm going to be talking like it's a love relationship. Just be mature. If this is not your reading, don't try to force it. I do have other readings that you can check out in my Future of Relationships playlist where you can see other combinations. So feel free to check that out. Also, I have to ask that you like this video or dislike it, or you can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. But thanks so much for watching in advance, and let's go ahead and jump in. So the way that I'm going to address each of you guys, I'm just going to say Pisces number 1 and Pisces number 2. And based off of the characteristics that I'm saying within the reading, will let you know who you are, okay? Ooh. Alright, I've seen this story plenty of times. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. So Pisces number 1, you have the vows card. Now, this is important because this is saying that because of prior vows that you've made in this life or a past life, you constantly are in this loop of self-sabotage, or you prevent yourself from allowing yourself to grow or to attach yourself to things. It's almost like you tell yourself you can't do anything, or you're not allowed to do this, or you can't indulge in this to a fault. So that's part of the issue. There's a lot of, I would say, fear is what it really is. Or maybe it's just denial, or keeping yourself from making yourself believe that you don't deserve more. Now, Pisces number 2, you have trust and faith. So yours is a little bit different, but it still is kind of similar, because Pisces number 2, it seems like your issues with trusting have been altered because of past situations as well. So both of you guys seem like you're bringing issues of trust, fear, or whatever the case may be from past situations, and you're bringing it into this one. I feel like you guys' intentions are really good, but because both of you have experienced similar types of hurt, it's showing up in this relationship as almost a stagnant type of energy. So hopefully it does get better. Let me see like the energy of everything that's going on. All right, so show me, how did all this start? Let's see where you guys started, where you guys are at now, where it's going towards in the future. So I see the overall energy of you guys' relationship is one where the more that you guys work on yourselves, the more progress you'll see in the actual relationship with the both of you. So you working on yourself is going to help the other person work on themselves, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you guys are leading by example. So that in itself could actually be a really, really good thing. But let's just, keep going with this. So I see that in the past, we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys actually did not get along in the past. I feel like there was either an argument, or there were some words that were said and probably weren't the nicest words. Like a lot of cuss words. Someone was like rolling their eyes. I just feel like you guys did not get along in the first place, like to begin with. I think both of you guys also probably had really bad breakups. And so I think you guys' just energy was just like, ew, Pisces number 1, you were the one who felt defeat. So I kind of feel like you were just like, fuck love, or I don't care about anybody, like I'm over it. Like you had this feeling like nothing could be beautiful, nothing could be of value to you because nothing matters. And it was all a mindset. So I kind of feel like Pisces number 1 was the person who was really like standoffish and borderline rude if you guys had a conversation. And then we have Pisces number 2 here with the Temperance, who's all like balanced, and here they come with like this different culture, and they're just like super cultured and balanced, and they're like, no, like let's try to work together, like I think this could actually be something. So you have Pisces number 2 who's like really like going for it, and eventually it looks like you guys are at the point now where things are kind of like, good. I feel like if this is love, then I don't know, it kind of seems like it's a good thing. It seems solid. That's the word I'm looking for. It seems like a solid situation. I feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion with this situation. But I also feel like there's this energy of seriousness. And I'm not sure why, because both of you guys are Pisces. Not to say that Pisces can be serious, but it just seems like you know, maybe it's not a love relationship, but it just seems like the energy is very like, let's get to work, let's do it, let's make this happen. Like that type of energy, very masculine type of energy, like show me, don't tell me, like I don't know. All right, Pisces number 1 seems to be very stable, but I feel like they're very focused on like earthly things, material things. And then you have Pisces number 2, who's like super focused on like what the future holds, and like destiny, and like taking a risk, taking a gamble. Like I just feel like you guys are on 2 different wavelengths, but for some reason it's working. I think you guys are definitely more comfortable though. Like I definitely feel like that. But tell me more about this, because this is starting to get kind of, what is this? What's up with this currently? 4 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys are communicating more. Where you guys were taking a break, now you guys are not taking a break. Now it's not silence. I feel like you guys are communicating a lot more. Yeah, you guys are like feeling each other now. You guys are like a match in whatever way that means for you. You guys are like a match now. And I feel like it's because you guys are not being so shy. Like you're actually speaking, you're talking, and things are really good. And I think the sex is amazing too, if you guys are in a relationship like that. Both of you guys are owning your part in the relationship, and I think you guys are playing your positions very well. Very, very, very well. So let's see how this is going to end up. It looks like things have gotten a lot better. So in the future, we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands basically says that there's going to be a very quick type of progression, like extremely fast. To the point where you're just going to have to make a split-second decision. And also, I don't know, I think this is the excitement that you guys need, because the energy that I was feeling before was very like serious, and this is more like, you want to play a game? Like it's a lot more like, okay, let's do this. So I do think there's going to be a lot of blessings for you guys. I think things are going to speed up drastically. Pisces number 1 has failure in reverse. So I feel like Pisces number 1 is actually going to be, something's going to be successful on their end. And then Pisces number 2, conflict. Oh. All right, so there's an imbalance here. I think the energy started to get kind of wonky. Okay, tell me what's going on. What's going on? What's this 8 of Wands energy here for? Okay, so it looks like you guys are not working well together. Is this like a business thing or something like that? I feel like things are not working out anymore. Like you guys are stepping on each other's feet. You guys are not allowing each other to do your own jobs. Micromanaging. Yeah, there's a, oh God. Okay, so there's like an issue that is still existing right now, and there's no solution. What's the solution, Pisces? What are we going to do about this? Because I feel like Pisces number 2, you're the person who has the biggest problem with it, but what is the solution? What needs to happen? Because right now it just looks like you guys are just arguing, but there's no solution. Yeah, and so there's no way to move forward because you just stay stuck in this loop. There's still some things that need to be worked out, and I'm not sure what that is. Let me see if I can get to the bottom of it. But I can tell you, if you're just going to focus on the problem and there's no solution, then this isn't going to go anywhere. Someone needs to speak up. You guys both have Saturn energy showing up. Pisces number 2, I think you gotta say something, because I don't know what this is, but what's the problem? 7 of Wands. So the problem is that there needs to be an upgrade. Okay, I got some people are, for some people's situation, there needs to be an upgrade in the sex life. Someone is not happy. And I believe it's Pisces number 2 that's not happy. And then for others of you, it's saying like someone needs to stand up for themselves, which is still most likely Pisces number 2. Like they're not speaking up. Yeah, we have Ace of Cups. Someone's like, where's the romance? Where's the connection? It just looks like there needs to be a new beginning, a new spark. That's the issue. But Let's just see the advice for each of you separately, and then we're going to see the advice for the relationship itself. So Pisces number 1, your advice is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is saying you probably have identified what the problem is, and so now you need to deal with it and don't avoid it. Some of you may need to get professional help with whatever issue that you are dealing with. So for example, I saw that the problem for some of you is about sex, and if you have an issue that's preventing you from being able to love them long time, then go to the doctor. Let's see, just as an example, okay? Let's not be in our feelings. Relax. Pisces number 2, your advice. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So even more Saturn energy. So this is saying that your issue is that your issue could be that you're too focused on money and greed and hoarding and material things, and I feel like that's the problem. Like if you're constantly worried about that, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things within this relationship. So it basically could be saying like you need to stop being so material with the love. Like there's a deeper version of love, and I feel like if this person's showing it to you, you're not even able to see it just because you're focused on something that really isn't love in the first place, and it's eventually going to fade off. But also, if you feel like whatever you're worried about is like non-negotiable, then you're just not in the right relationship, and maybe you need to think about that. Like if it's not working and you feel like it's something that cannot be fixed, then maybe it's just not supposed to work out. Now the advice for the whole dynamic, where this is going in the future, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't think this is going to work out. I believe that it's not supposed to work out. I think that both of you guys can learn major lessons from each other. But as far as love, it was missing. Like I saw it a little bit with the Lovers card, but it was kind of like there was just a match. But I feel like if two people are both broken and they come together, that's a match, okay? It matches two broken people. So, but even if it's not that, if this was like a business relationship, it's just saying like I think your time is like come and gone type of thing. Like everything doesn't have to last. It was fun while it lasted, and sometimes that can be in any relationship. And I feel like if you try to force it to go on, it's just you guys are going to just be further and further apart. No matter how close you are together, no matter how much time you spend with this person, it's going to feel like they are on a whole different planet because of just how distant everything is. And I honestly just feel like it's just time for you guys to move forward separately. That's your reading, Pisces. I have other readings where it talks about Pisces and other signs in my future relationships playlist that maybe you should check out. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Pisces.